We say hello to violin. We say hello to violin. All right. Good afternoon, Franklin violinists. Welcome back from spring break. Let's get into playing position. We're going to do some warm-ups today. Hope you're practicing a little bit every day. Make sure that you're doing the fundamentals like our double monkey song or A major scale every day just to keep your fingers nimble. If you do that maybe 5 times every day, that's an awesome way to start before you even go into your pieces, before you do your O Come Little Children or your lightly row or go time Rhody or whatever else you're working on. So let's start off with the A major scale. Make sure that your hand is open, or mirror hand as we call it. Make sure your violin is up, your elbows are up, your bow is straight, halfway between your bridge and your fingerboard. Here's your introduction. Listen first. Open A, ready, play. Over to the E string, keep going. Now going down. Alright, now today I want to introduce you to another string. I want to introduce you to your D string. Say hello to your D string. So your D string is going to have a few songs that we're going to play coming up. They're a little bit far away, but I still want to introduce you to the D string just so that you feel comfortable with it. Our D major scale is going to be exactly like our A major scale. We're going to start on the D string and go up to the A string as well, just like what we did on the A string going up to the E string. So this is your D major scale. Then you go down. You want to give it a try? Let's do our D major scale, okay? Start on open D, D, 1, 2, 3, then A, 1, 2, 3. Open D, ready, play. Also a reminder, now that we have 2 scales, our A major and D major scale, you can also practice not just your Mississippi stop-stop rhythm, which we do during the monkey song or the flower song, but any of the Suzuki rhythms. Any of the rhythms that we do for the twinkle twinkle variations you can do on a scale. So let's say you want to do an A major scale on down pony, up pony. You could do that. It would sound like this. Or you could do ice cream cone. Or you could do strawberry blueberry. It's nice to change things up every once in a while, just so that you don't get stuck in a rut. Or if you can't choose, just do all of them. In addition, it's sometimes worthwhile to do it sort of like the theme of Twinkle Twinkle, right? So 2 notes per note, like this. or even just one long note going all the way from your frog to the tip of your bow, like this. Now when you do it that way, you want to make sure that you're keeping your bow nice and straight. You want to make sure that when you're playing your bow, from your frog to your tip, you've got a lot of bow speed. Now, most of the time we've been doing a short bow between the two tapes on the bow. That's what we've been talking about all year long. Now, when we do a longer bow, it's really important to not just have the pressure right, but to have the bow speed under control. You want to make sure that your bow is moving along at a fast enough pace to make a nice, clean sound. If you drag it too slow, it's going to sound kind of awkward. That's how you get a scratchy sound. So you want it to be nice and fast so that you make a clear sound like a bell. Listen. Now remember to make sure that you're moving it all from the lower half of your arm. You don't want to move your whole arm. You just want to move this part. It's coming from the wrist. Yeah? Alright. That's your scales. Thank you for your hard work on that. Alright, really good work on your scales. So we talked today about our A major and D major scales. Now let's go into our lightly row. Most of you are practicing it every day, and I'm hearing really amazing progress on it in your one-on-one lessons. Some of you are even ready to move on past this song. But even if you are in that case and I told you that you have my stamp of approval, I'd love for you to practice it with us anyway. So let's just do a really quick review of the song. Today I'm going to go over line 3 because that's the part that's a little bit different from the rest. And then we're going to try to play it all the way through. So line 3 is going to start with your first finger on the A string. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Then your second finger going up again. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. So you're going to start with your first finger and then go up, and then your second finger then going up. I'm going to roll my magic die right here. And it's a 4. We're going to do that line 4 times just to review it. 1, ready? Here you go. 3 more times. Down bow play. 2 more times, same thing, play. Last time, make sure that you're playing with your down bow. Make sure that you're in the upper half of your bow. So start at your center of your bow and then play down bow so that you go up to your tip. And then your last line is going to be just the same as your second line. In your house, open up and let me in. So remember that open up and let me in figure is A, 2, E, E, 2, 2, 2. And that 2 is always on the A string. We're not going up to the 2 on the E string. So this is what it sounds like. A, second finger, open E. So we're going to do just that little figure. That's what we call an A major arpeggio. I'm going to roll the die. Let's see how many times we should do that. It's a 4 again. You do it 4 times. All right? Now I want you to really focus on staying in the upper half of your bow, making sure your posture is perfect. Keep your pinky on your bow. You hold your arm up. Make sure you've got a beautiful mirror hand. And we're going to make sure that we do that with our A major arpeggio. Open up and let me in. Here we go. 4 times. Let's play. 3 more times. A, 2, E. Then 2 again. 2 more times. Make sure you don't press too hard with your bow. Make sure that you're keeping a light pressure and just moving your bow smoothly across the bow. Keep it nice and straight. 1 more time. Alright, so now that we have line 3 down and our open up and let me in figure down, let's see if we can play it all the way through. Yeah? Let's check in. Alright, I'll call out when we're on line 1, line 2, line 3, and line 4. Follow along in your booklet if you have one. And here we go. Here's your introduction. Ready? Second finger play. I'm sorry. Open E is your first note. Ready? Play. Line 2. Hello, Mousy. There's a open up and let me in figure. Line 3. Line 4. Now it's time to take a bow. High toes, high toes, high toes now. Bravo, bravo, bravo! Alright. Really good work on lightly row, kiddos. I'm going to talk a little bit about our Go Tell Aunt Rhody song today, since it seems that a number of you are ready to move on to that song. So Go Tell Aunt Rhody. It's going to start with your second finger. This is the song about eating too much and then getting sick, right? So it's just food poisoning. It's not COVID-19. So you can panic, but not too much. Go tell Aunt Rhody, John is very sick. Please tell Aunt Rhody, John is sick in bed. So that's the part we're going to learn today. So it's going to start with your second finger. It's going to go down. It's going to be 2, 2, 1, A, 1, 1, 2, 1, A. So those are the fingerings. Now I'm going to say it as the notes. C, C, B, A, B, B, C, B, A. And now I'm going to play it on my violin. Try to follow along. So just 3 different notes. Your A, your 1, and your 2. Your B and your C. Alright? Let's try to just do that opening part of Go Tell Aunt Rhody. 2, 2, 1, A, 1, 1, 2, 1, A. And now I'm going to say the same thing. We're going to play the same thing, this time calling out the letter names. C, C, B, A, B, B, C, B, A. I'm going to rotate so that you can see my fingers. Alright, now we're going to try the next part. The next part is E, 3, 2, 2. So we're continuing the pattern of playing the top note 2 times and then going down. But this time we're going to start on an E instead of the 2. E, D, D. So your E is your top note and then you're going down to your D and your C. That's sort of like how let's see, that part in Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, right? Right? E, D, C. E, 3 on the A string, 2 on the A string. And then the last part of the line is 1A, 1, 2, A. So we're going to turn around that first finger note. So we're going to start on the middle note, 1, then down to A, then back up to 1, and then up to your second finger, and then back down to your first finger, and then down to the A. 1, A, 1, 2, A. Again, 1, 2, 1, 1, A, 1, 2, A. Now I'm going to say it as the letter name. B, A, B, C, A. I'm going to show you the back of my hand so you can see my fingers. Let's try that whole line from the very top. 2, 2, 1, A, 1, 1, 2, 1, A, E, 3, 2, 2, 1, A, 1, 2, A, ready, play. That's the whole first line of Go Tell Aunt Rhody. I'm going to pull out my magic die. Let's see if we can follow along. Oh, it's just 2 times. That's not so bad. We can do it 2 times, right? Start with your second finger going down. Remember to check your posture. Make sure your pinky's on the bow. Make sure that your elbow is up. Both your left hand and your right hand. The bow is straight. You're starting in the middle of your bow, not at your frog, right? Alright, second finger, down bow play. Nice. We're going to do it one more time. This time I'm going to turn around so that you can see my hand. In case that's helpful. Ready? Here we go. Notice that I have a mute hand, right? I don't want to make it a pancake hand. I want to keep it open. Not like this, but like this. Yeah? Alright. Good work on the start of Go Tell Aunt Rhody. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in homeroom. I'd love to see practice videos this week trying out the very beginning of Go Tell Aunt Rhody. Alright? Virtual tickets for anyone who can post a video of playing that whole first line. Hey kiddos! So I'm going to teach you a little bonus extra thing today called double stops. Just as a little extra fun thing that you can do on your violin, just so you know something new. This isn't something that we've talked about in our Suzuki book, but it's something that's very common in fiddle violin, and it allows you to play a sort of hoedown style, like a rodeo. So the way that you do a double stop is you want to put your bow so that it's right hovering between 2 different strings. So let's say you're playing on the A string and your E string. You're just going to press both of them at the same time, like this. You don't need to press extra hard. In fact, if you press too hard, it's going to sound kind of scratchy, like this. Yeah? So you want to press just kind of lightly. Now I want you to try just playing open A and E a few times, back and forth, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah? Alright, let's try that. Now try playing your D and your A string at the same time. And now try playing your G and D at the same time. Mississippi stop, stop. Yeah? Now let's try doing all three of those strings, one at a time, like this. Now it sounds pretty fun, right? It sounds like a whole orchestra coming to life. Let's try it again. So that's something cool you can do. Now I also want you to know when you do double stops, you don't only have to do open string. You could play, say, your first finger on your A string and change the notes on the A string while just playing the E string at the same time. So we just talked about Go Tall Aunt Rhody. This is what it would sound like if you were to play Go Tall Aunt Rhody on the A string. While also playing your open E. This is what it would sound like. Isn't that kind of cool? It just creates extra harmony. So don't worry about playing that exact thing. I just want you to try improvising your A major scale or whatever you want to play on your A string, your monkey song, whatever you have, while you play your open E at the same time. Improvise. You don't have to play any note in particular. There's no wrong notes. Total possibility. You can play at any rhythm, any note order. Yeah? Just improvise, alright? So that's another really fun thing. When you play the same thing really fast back and forth, using as small of a bow as possible and not too much pressure. Getting louder, and then really soft, and then really loud, and then really soft. That's what we call tremolo. Tremolo, sort of like if you're really afraid and you're trembling because you're really afraid and the monster's about to bite you from underneath the bed. Don't worry, there's no monster underneath there. There's no reason to be scared. But tremolo, 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 tremolo. Yeah, so that's something cool you can do on your violin if you're just bored one day and you just want to do something else. So that's called hoedown style. It's popular in fiddle music. Double stops are a really cool, just additional thing to add in your toolbox. So play around with double stops if you want. If you have some extra time this week, feel free to post a video. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Thank you so much for helping me teach you, and I hope you have a really great day. What is Mr. Noah practicing? Well, let me give you a little treat. I'm going to play a limbo song by J.S. Bach for you. This is what I've been practicing during my quarantine. Happy practicing!